Alright, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Sunday Night Charts. Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Man, look at that chart. That is crazy. Lots of drawing. I was talking while I was drawing that. Let's go ahead and clear this guy out just a little bit. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Sunday Night Charts. This is Jim of All Trades. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm not as prepared with my charts as I wanted to be. I've had family time with my family and just got back and got to the computer. So, all right, guys, welcome. There's Salvador and Joe Coco. Turn off the what do you call it? I always forget to turn off the current bit rate. Lower than normal. Interesting. Da-da-da. Let's see. Okay, I'm good on OBS side. Seems good now. Okay, all right, very good. I hope that's better. It's giving me good connection. Got it now. Got a green light on YouTube. All right, just wanted to make sure it's ready to rock. All right, good to see you. What's up, Johnny English? Hope all is well with you. Kimosabi, thanks for the heads up there. I think it was just my what do you call it? My whatever it's called. I think it was just my VPN. There it is. I couldn't come up with the word. All right, you guys want to see me? Maybe not. Let's see. Activate. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There I am in all of my glory. Good to see you. All right, guys, don't forget, I'm not here to give you financial advice, but I am here to tell you what I'm seeing in the charts. I see I've got this narrowed down to about 3 counts here on Bitcoin. So let's look and see what Bitcoin is doing. I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. I see 3 options. Some of them are bad. Some of them are fantastic. So we'll just keep going. I'm currently in an ETH long, looking to take some profit here shortly. We'll see if we're going to spike up to the high tonight or not. We'll see. But with that said, let me just get my relaxed position. So there we go. Got the relaxed position. Got the mic all set to go. Let's get that over here on the side. Can you still hear me okay? I'll put the mic over here. Is that fine? Fine and dandy? I hope that is. All right, guys. Again, not here to give you financial advice, but I'm going to show you what I think the market is doing, what Bitcoin is doing. With that said, let's jump in. And, yeah, I've said hi to everybody. There's Daniel L. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I've been taking some different trades here and there, Chemo, and yeah, been pretty good trading. Just steady add to the account. I've kind of cut back on how much I'm trading, kind of wait for the setups. So I'm not trading as much as I have been, but I'm taking, I don't know, 4 or 5 trades a week, something like that. That's a lot less than I have been previously. It's actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So, all right, let's jump in. Let's see what's going on in the market. Okay. Man, I hate to. Let's go to a different chart here. There we go. Let's just get a clean chart. There, boom, boom, and boom. All right. Going to the daily chart, guys. Again, do I need to remind you where we are in the macro? Let's just remind you where we are. Where we are in the macro. The macro is saying, hey, listen. We got 3 potentials here. We got 3 major ideas going on here. Number one, that is we have a giant. This is the bearish idea first. So we'll just start with the bearish idea, where we have 5 waves to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that count is problematic. That count is problematic, but it's nevertheless a count that you could come up with. You got 5 waves. And it's to be followed by a macro 3-wave move where you've got the A wave, 3 waves that have come down. And then we got a 3-wave B wave right there. Boom, it's already finished. It's done. It's completed. It's ready to rock, and then we're looking for a C wave, which is going to be 5 waves to the downside. Now that would be that would be the bearish idea, that we're actually this is going to come on down in 5 impulsive waves, and then we're coming down. It could be a running flat, in which we don't take this low out. It could be an expanded flat. We could come to anywhere between $4,000 and $12,000 would be my window that I like to see Bitcoin come back down into. Now, looking at the current wave shape, we'll look at the likelihood of that. But that's potential number one. Okay, this idea, and we're going to look at this what's going on in here in just a moment, and we'll look and see whether this wave is looks like it's actually creating this move, or is it something different? Okay. All right. Now, the second count that this could be, all right, and is that, let me clear the chart, macro, that we actually have an expanding diagonal on the higher time frame, where this is a 1, and that's a wave 2 right there. That's a wave 1 and that's a wave 2. Okay, this entire move right here is 5 waves, and that's wave 3, and this is a wave 4. Okay, and what we're getting now is currently a wave 5. All right, so that wave 5 then is part of a 5-wave move that needs to finish this 5th wave. That once this is done, this could take us up. This could take us up to 100, anywhere from between 190K up to 150K. It could go, higher than that, probably. If it kept this trend line, something like that. I mean, we could get up here. Yeah, 110 is not a bad 110, 120K. Depending on how long it takes to get there, could go straight up pretty fast over the next course of this year. So yeah, 109, 108, 109K isn't bad at all. So that's a possibility, and we're gonna get 5 waves here. Okay, this is gonna be 1, 2. Maybe this is 3. I don't like this as 3. 4, 5. I don't like that as 3. Let's put 3 up here a little bit. Get a 4. And then we'll get a 5. Something like that. Where we actually pop. We actually pop up here to about 88 to 90K. Pull back in 3 waves, and it could be a deep pullback. It could be a pullback along these lines right here, where it comes kind of way down. Looks like everything's crashing. And then it goes up again. It takes the high. Okay. So it's on the table. It's potential. It's possible. Okay. Is it likely? I don't know if it's likely. But there's a count for you. Okay. That means we've just finished a corrective wave to the downside. We've just finished a corrective wave, and we are now currently looking to take this up to the next level. Okay, so there's another count for you. Okay, that's just looking at this wave structure, saying, "Hey, yeah, that's what we got." And then finally, we could be. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Just got to take profit on a trade here, guys. Boom, got an engulfing candle there. I didn't like it, so I'm just going to go take profit because I don't have time to watch it. And I don't have time to read what the charts are doing right now, unfortunately, as far as small time frame. So I'll take the profit that I got, and we'll keep going. Okay, anyway, yeah, what else could this be? This could be, now here's something interesting, that you could have 5 waves here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an impulse wave. Okay, and this is all the correction you're going to get in Bitcoin. That's it. And now we're impulsing again. Could be going up for 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. And then we could be coming all the way back for a wave 2. but this kind of trend line is probably going to hold on back down to 30 to 40K range, right? Somewhere in that range. And then we could be mooning much later. And that would come years. The moon time would be years from now. Okay, 2-3 years. This correction would take the next year or two to happen. And then the 1-2 that you would get following that would take another year or so, right? So all of this price action could just stay in this range, right in here, right in this range, for the next 2 to 3 years. Okay. What you guys need to realize is that price isn't going to just go straight, necessarily, straight to the end goal right away, and then price has to move, and it moves in waves. Okay, that's number one idea when we're talking about Elliott wave theory, that we understand that there are waves that price moves in, and depending on what these higher time frame waves are and they represent, will kind of let us know where we think price is going. Okay, now looking at the smaller time frame. Okay, smaller time frame now. You say, what's going on right now? Okay, what's happening here? Okay, and there's basically just 2 or 3 things. This is where the 3 things, the title really came from. 3 main ideas within that framework that I just shared with you. That there's one count that says we have made a top and we're going down. I'm going to talk about this wave structure right here in light of the count that says, hey, we're going down. Okay. Now, I'll also talk about this wave structure in light of a couple of counts that take us up. Okay, so let's talk about that. There's 3 options on the table. Number 1, we have a correction that finished. That's a finished correction, and we got a W, X, and a Y wave, or an ABC, whatever you want to call it. We finished. It's a 3 wave. We're done. Now we are impulsing back to the upside. We're getting ready to go, and we're going to start working our way up to higher highs. So that's count number 1. Okay, on the small time frame. Okay, possibility number 1. We finished a 3 wave. It's finished. Now we're going up. What supports that? Well, you got hidden bullish divergence. Okay, it's really strong hidden bull divergence right there on the daily chart. Okay, so the hidden bull on the daily. Let's see what the 3-day has hidden bull divergence as well. Not quite as developed. I mean, it's as developed as the daily, but it's not where I'd like to see it. If it were, if it were down here, oh man, would I be talking about major hidden bull? Okay. When this wave was right here, and we were right in here, I was yelling and screaming. Okay, way back in the day. Okay, when this wave was coming down, everybody and their brother was saying, "Oh no, we're going all the way down here. We're going down here." When we were right here, everybody was looking for more down here, and I was yelling and screaming, saying, "Guys, we're going up," and I had reasons for it. Number 1, look what the RSI was doing. Okay, come on. The RSI, okay, the RSI was making this kind of wedge shape, number 1. And I was kind of paying attention to that, even though it broke down below. But number 2, it had massive hidden bullish divergence on this chart. You see this peak. You see, now if you don't know what hidden bull is, let me explain it to you. You look at the previous wave right there, okay, compared to the previous wave of the RSI. So here and here. We're comparing this wave to this wave right there. And you'll notice that the price was unable to take out the same level, okay, as the low wasn't able to take out that low. But the RSI took that low out, no problem. Created a downward sloping line, okay, while the price made an upward sloping line. And that's what you call hidden bullish divergence, okay? And we were looking for another wave to the upside, and sure enough, we got it. We got it. Now, did I know what that was going to entail and how far that was going to go and what that was going to look like? No. All I knew is directionality. I was just like, the next direction for the next wave is up, okay? And that's basically what I'm able to help you guys with, is directionality in the market. So right now, we're seeing in the chart hidden bullish divergence. But here's the problem with that hidden bull. It is not nearly as developed and strong as it was back here. So this hidden bull that we're seeing, while it is hidden bull, it's not as developed as it was back there. But it's still developed. We have this low here, and that low, this low, and that low. Okay, so it's there, but that's on the 3-day. Now, if you look on the daily, it's well developed. I like where it is on the daily, and not surprised to see this upward movement. However, I don't know that upward movement is going to last. Okay, because I personally don't believe that this is a finished correction. I don't think that's a finished correction. But I've offered you some evidence that says, hey, it could be a finished correction. Okay, which is A, B, and C. And now this is going up, and here we go. All right. Now that's idea number one. Okay, and we're going up some way. Number two is that is not a finished correction, but it is a correction. It's not a reversal, it's a correction. So we're looking for this thing to finish somehow. It's gotta come down more. It's gotta come down more. It's gotta finish a wave structure that's not done yet. And it's just developing. It's still in the middle of development. It needs to come down. And then whenever it finishes, then we're going to go up. So that's another bullish idea. It just says that the correction's not done. Again, we're going to look at this wave very carefully, very shortly, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get an overview of where we are in the chart, okay? All right. So that second idea says no. It's a complex correction that we're still waiting to finish. We'll look for the evidence of that in just a moment. Okay, and some of the evidence says, hey, the 3-day hasn't completed its formation yet, but it doesn't have to. And it's beginning to break its structure. We haven't broken above the moving average yet, but once we on the 3-day break above the moving average on the RSI, that's going to be a good indicator. That, hey, there's a real potential here that that this is going up. Glad I took my profit on my long there, because she's coming down pretty good. We'll see if she's going to make another high here or not. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, she would be taking back all my profit right now had I not taken it. That's why I take the profit, baby. Okay, got to learn to take profit. It's taken me a long time to learn that, guys. Take your dang profit. Okay, so correction, count number one, correction done. We're going up. Now, it doesn't mean we're going straight up. It just means we're going to start moving up in waves. Going to get a pullback, continuation, pullback. We're going to start moving up. 100K, here we come. Okay. Maybe 80K. Anywhere between 80 and 100K. Depending on what the overall macro is. Count number two. This is part of a complex correction that's not finished. That we still have more down. We still have another month or two of choppy price action. We're going to stay in this until we finish. That's count number two. Count number three is we have reversed. And we are now experiencing a 1-2-1-2 to the downside. That 5-wave move that's going to take us between 4 and 12K that I was sharing, okay, that count is potentially we're potentially making that. We're in the middle of making that structure, okay. So what would that look like if that played like that? Well, it would look like this. Okay. it would be, this is A, 3 waves down. This is B, 3 waves up. And then we're looking for 5 waves down. So it should come fairly straight down, very similar to this wave right there. It should come fairly quickly, okay? And we would expect this to come down pretty fast, pull back, something like this, and finish it out. It should be very similar wave to this, but different. It should be an impulse wave. And it might take, it might do that this year. It might finish this year, might finish into next year, something like that. It might be quite a while before it finishes. You say, well, how do you interpret the waves then on the small time frame if that's the case, if that's happening? Let's look. So here's the bearish look. Here's the bearish interpretation here. That this is an impulse wave of some kind. It's a wave 1. It's the first wave. It's wave 1. We're going to label that 1. And then we have a 333 WXY correction for wave 2. So that means we're in the middle of a wave 3, but what it's doing is nesting 1-2s. In other words, we're getting a nest of 1-2s, in which case you got another impulse wave right there. 5 waves, and that's another wave 1, and that's the wave 1 of wave 3. Now what's happening here is that we're getting a flat. We're getting a flat. And this is another wave 2. And this is wave 1 of wave 3. This is wave 2 of wave 3. And what you could expect is whenever this is finished, you can expect this to start coming down in an impulse wave and then go back up in 3 waves probably. And we're creating a nest. Now, it doesn't have to give this third nest, but the more 1-2s that you see developing here, like that, the more 1-2s that are created, as long as the 2 doesn't overtake the origin of wave 1. So here's the origin of wave 1. Wave 2 can't go beyond that. It didn't. Now we have another wave 1. Wave 2 can't go beyond this one. If we get another one after that, we get wave 2 can't go beyond that one, and so forth. And we could get a net. You could get a nest of 1-2s, just like I've drawn there for you. Okay. And then you would eventually see this thing fall off a cliff. I mean, you're talking major dump. Okay, major dump. It would happen in a period, very short amount of time, a couple of days. The more 1-2s that you have, the more likely it's nesting and it's going down. Now, I'm not saying we're getting that many of them. I'm just saying that's what a nest of 1-2s looks like. So if I draw that conceptually for you, I did this last week, but I'm going to do it again. You get a 1-2, 3, 4, and 5. That's not a very good. Let's do 4, 5. There it is. Okay. So there's an impulse wave for Elliott. Okay. There's an impulse wave. Wave 4 can't come into the territory of wave 1. Wave 3 can't be the shortest. Okay. So there it's good. Now, what's a nest? Well, what happens is the wave 3 is going to get a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5. And this third wave of the third wave is going to get a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this third wave of the third wave will get a 1 and a 2. And you can start to see how when you get a nest of 1-2s like that, what happens is it looks like a triangle. But it's not a triangle. It's not a triangle. It's not. It's really just a nest of 1-2s that eventually falls off the cliff. Gives you a big dumpy day, continues down, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. And that's what could be happening right now. So this is possible. Okay. You say, Jim, when can you rule that out? When can we say, that's not a nest of 1-2s. This isn't going down. This is going up. When can you rule that out? Okay. Well, When you can rule it out is when this one right here, the top of that wave, if that gets violated in any way, in other words, if this gets taken out, that top gets taken out right here, that top. The top of what we call wave 2. All right? So, we got a 1. We got a wave 2. And this way, the top of this wave 2 is the beginning of the one wave of wave 3. Okay? And now we need 3 waves back. If this comes up here and takes this top out, we have invalidated my nesting concept. And you can know with certainty that that nest of 1-2s is not happening, that the wave structure has invalidated that is the idea. And you can now get that off the table. Okay? But for now, you got to keep it on the table, because it's a real possibility. In fact, on the 4-hour chart, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some pretty strong hidden bearish divergence. Okay, there's hidden bear on the chart at the moment. Okay, now that may be taken out. Okay, that hidden bear may get taken out, but as of right now, we got a slope down and a slope. It's not very strong, but it's there. It is there. Let's see it on the 8-hour chart. You got it on the 8-hour as well. Okay. Now, it may not. This wave may not be done to the upside. Okay, this may have some more room to the upside, which I think it does. I think it does. Because ordinarily, we're looking for 5 waves in a C wave. If this is a flat, right here, you got 3 waves. 3 waves, took the low out, and now I'm looking for 5. And I think we're in the middle of making a wave 4 right now. I think we're in the middle of some kind of wave 4, and then we're going to get 5 later. I don't know what that's going to look like. This could be coming up for 5 now. I don't know. But we're in the middle of some kind of little correction, wave 4, and I think we're going to move up to wave 5 soon. Okay, I think more than likely the direction of Bitcoin over the next couple of days is going to be it could be the next week, could be over the next week. But at least over the next 2 to 3 days, I think it's going to be diagonally and up is the direction we're going. Chop, 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 up. Something like that. It's probably what we're going to get. And I'm looking for it to take this high out. I think more than likely it's going to take that high out. And what do you think is going to happen, guys? What do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin takes this high out? What's everybody going to think? Oh, Bitcoin is breaking out. Bitcoin's going for another bullish move. And all of a sudden, you get this that follows it. Boom. You have a flat, and then it's a fake out. Boom. And we're going down, and we could go down. And that would be my nest idea. That we have a 1, 2, a 1, and now this flat 2. And then I'd be looking for a 1, 2, and then go. Okay? So there's your bearish idea, guys. And that's the way we would interpret these particular waves that we're looking at in light of a bearish concept. Okay? And don't think that that's not possible, guys. Let me just say. Let me just say to you, I don't want you to have in your mind, oh, Jim, that could never happen. It could totally happen. It could totally happen. I'm not here to tell you it is happening. I don't know the future. I'm just saying, as a wave structure analyst, somebody who studies wave structure all the time and applies Elliott wave theory to the markets, there is a wave structure that I have seen over and over and over that could totally happen. And there's a good likelihood it's probably going to happen. Now, why do I think it could happen? Maybe there's a likelihood. Because this is what I call the market maker special, guys. Market makers have a way of getting all the market really excited, really bullish. Bull, 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 bull. Bullish news coming out everywhere. All kinds of good news for crypto. Crypto's changing the world. Crypto's bringing the ETFs in. Everybody's going to crypto. Crypto, crypto, crypto. News, news, news. Positive, positive, positive. Okay? And then they dump it on you, man. They pump it and they dump it. And they eventually take you to the price that you're expecting. They'll take you to 100K eventually. They'll get you there. Guys, mark my words. I think Bitcoin's going to go to 100K. Probably in the next year or two. Probably. But it's not, mark my words, I don't think it's going there, personally. Mark this date down, Kimosabi. Mark it down for me. It's May 5th, 2024. It's at 9:46 p.m. 9:46 p.m. On 9:46 p.m., May 5th, 2024, Jim Pierce said that Bitcoin is going to go to 100K, but it ain't going the way everybody thinks it's going to go. It's more than likely not going to go in the way that you expect it to go. That the market, the Fed, the market makers, just all those that move the Bitcoin price, the real movers and shakers of Bitcoin, that control where this market is going. Because, guys, every market is manipulated, okay? You just got to know that. Every market is manipulated. Don't think that this is just we're in a market full of, and this is basically buyers and sellers, and buyers or sellers are moving the price. That's not happening. Trust me. That's not what's going on behind the scenes. You are trading against algorithms that are pushing price. Okay, where they want to take it. For liquidity. They want to take your money. So they will give you a look. They will give you a wave and let you stare at it. Oh, that thing's going. And then they'll flag it out for a little while. Okay? And then once they flag it out, then they'll fake out one way and go the other way. Okay? So they will just, guys, let me just tell you, they are masters at taking your money. You have to understand that. And it's all about liquidity. So anyway, that said, there's a bearish idea for you. Let's talk the bull idea. Let's talk really bullish right now. So I'm going to shift now and go really bullish. For all of those of you who've been waiting for a bullish count, let's dive into this just a little bit, okay? Now, when you analyze this wave right here, okay, when you look at this, you say, what is going on here? What the world is happening? One of the reasons I'm bearish is because this looks like a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, and that looks like an extended fifth wave. I personally believe that's an extended fifth, and this is an ABC. That's one of the reasons why. Okay, I'm bearish, because I think the wave structure is bearish. Okay, now that said, if I'm wrong, that this is just a jog in the road, this is some kind of a wave 4 of some degree. And I don't know what degree it is. I don't know if it's a wave 4 of wave 3 or it's a wave 4 of the larger wave. I don't know. That's hard to say. But it's some kind of wave 4, and you can expect an impulse wave to come up and out of here. Okay? Now, whether it's done now or it gets a little bit more complex and comes a little lower and then goes up. Either way works. It doesn't matter. Okay? The wave count could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be that. Also, we could say wave 3 is not finished. Wave 3 is not done. Now, this is wave 4 of wave 3, and we're waiting for wave 3 to finish. So that means we need a spike here for a fifth wave, okay, of wave 3. And then we're not going straight up to 100K. More than likely. Sorry. I'm trying to get on the higher time frame so I can see that. There we go. We're going to flag out in a wave 4. We need a wave 4. And then we go. So that's a really bullish count. It says, hey, we're not even done. We're not even done with wave 3 yet. Wave 3 is still rocking. Wave 3 is not done. Okay. So we get a wave 4. Which takes time, and then we get a wave 5. So there's a potential count for you. Okay? There's a potential count for you. So there's your bullish count. And then finally, we say, hey, what else? So this could be done. So the bullish count says, hey, let's look at this wave in light of that. This could be finished. A, B, and C. It's done. It's complete. It's finished. And so what's happening? What's happening now? Well, it's busting out. It's performing a wave 1. It should be followed by a wave 2 of some degree. You know, come down 50% retrace or so. We're gonna get a wave 2. Maybe not that deep. Maybe it'll be a real tall wave. Shallow retrace and then a continuation. But we should see a wave 1 and a wave 2 and a continuation. Okay? That's another count. That's a possibility. That means we're in the middle of a wave 1. So when this thing begins correcting, you're looking for a 3-wave pullback. Once that 3 waves gets pulled back and then it breaks back to the upside, that's when you want to make sure you're long for Bitcoin to rock. Okay? I'm completely ignoring the chat, and I apologize. I'm just trying to get the information out as quick as I can. Now, if we're going to get complex here, here's another option for you. It could be that this indeed is a finished correction. Right here. A, B, and a C. All right? But now we're getting another ABC. A, B, and C. Okay? Now, depending on how high this wave comes, this wave could come and take out this high if it wants to. It could come short like this. It could be short like this. Whenever this wave finishes, okay, we should expect, depending on how high it comes, either another 3 waves down, something like this. Oh, come on, Jim. There it is. A, B, C. All right. We should get another correction. So it would be basically a W and an X and a Y. All right. So that's idea number 1. This is a more complex correction. Excuse me. Okay. Or if this wave comes pretty high, we're not looking for WXY anymore. We're looking for ABC. It's a flat. And we got A, B, looking for C. C could come down here. C could be up here. Depending on how high this wave comes. It's got to come 90% of the A wave. At least 90%. To be a flat. Which could be a running flat like I've got drawn here. Or an expanded flat, which I've got drawn there. Okay? Alright, so there we go. I mean, that's pretty much it. That is the analysis in a nutshell. Okay? Let me interact with you just a little bit, guys, and take a break here from the analysis. And okay, what are you guys saying? Man, hardly anybody talking. Oh, listening carefully to that. Cinco de Mayo prediction. Oh, all right. So what I believe probably happening today is probably Alessio, is he bullish right now? Yeah. I mean the current wave is bullish for sure. In fact, I've been pretty bullish for the past couple of days. I've been taking longs as I see longs coming in. I've been taking longs. So, yeah. Salvador wants only up. Hasta la vista, Barbie. What's up? Yeah, I think WXY probably. Hasta la vista, Barbie. I think you're right. Probably WXY, I would imagine. That's probably oh, he's mood bullish. Yeah, I mean, you can be. I try to stay as neutral as I can. I don't have any Bitcoin, so I don't care whether it goes up or down. I don't own it. Now, if it goes back down to $8,000, guys, I will probably buy a Bitcoin. I will probably own a Bitcoin at that time. You want the USDT dominance chart? I'll look at that in just a minute. I will say this on the daily, guys. This is a strong excuse me. This is a strong. There's hidden bull here all over this chart. And I don't have a problem here, guys, with this being a potential, a bust to the upside. Okay, this very well could be. Do you see this wave right here? See that wave right there, or that wave right there? This current wave very much could be a wave we're getting ready to get the next major leg to the upside. Okay. So the next major leg to the upside is totally on the table, totally plausible, totally possible. I'm not here to say, it's not. We also could be, I don't think that this wave is part of some kind of an ending diag. I don't get that sense. I think this is too big. When you look at this ending, kind of what looks like an ending diag here or something like that, this looks much more sold off a lot faster. This was a much slower correction. This was that was kind of fast, but the way it shaped this correction is shaped much more like this and this than anything. But it's also shaped to be honest with you, it's shaped much more like a 1-2-1-2. I think I shared this last week. I'll share it again here. There, another time we had a 1-2-1-2, which I called, was right here. Okay, right before the COVID dump at the top. Okay. I am yawning so bad, my body's screaming for oxygen. Sorry. You can see a clear 1-2-1-2 here, guys. You got an initial choppy wave down. 3-wave back up. Another wave down. 3-wave back up. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down we went. Okay. And that's an example of a 1-2-1-2. You can see it on the ETH chart as well. Ethereum also had a 1-2-1-2, which was pretty clear at the time. So there you go. That's a 1-2-1-2. Question is, do you think? I mean, can you not see this as a 1-2-1-2 to the downside? Right now, it's possible, but the question is it gonna do it or not? Is this what's being happening right here? Is this a flat? Is that a flat? If it is, this thing's gonna get up here and get bullish. And everybody's going to think it's going up. And then it's just going to dump on you. It's going to screw everybody over. It's going to screw everybody up. So watch out for that, guys. Watch out for that. But for now, I am bullish. And I don't think this wave is finished. It doesn't look done to me. So let's do a little work on this wave right here. Let's do a little work on this wave. And see what we can see here. It looks like we have had a wave 4, some kind. You can see a 3-wave move right here. That 3-wave move was also accompanied with hidden bullish divergence. Okay. And then you got a wave 5 here of some kind. Now I think we're in the middle of another wave 4, which is providing the hidden bull. You'll probably be able to see it on the 1-hour chart. There it is. 1 hour isn't quite finished to the downside yet. So let's come on down and then let's pop. So I think over the next day or so, we should see a bit of a downward move tonight maybe. And then we're looking for a pop to the upside. Okay. That's a plausible idea. It's not the only idea, but it's a way to look at this chart. It's a way. Another idea says, hey, guys, this is not finished. That we can just get rocking. So it's hard for me to predict the exact wave structure of on the small time frame, but again, I believe that price is going to be generally moving in the upward direction to come and break this top. Okay, how and when it'll start impulsing up to give us our final thoughts, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, man, I'm tired tonight, guys. All right. Let's take a peek at the USDT dominance chart for it, just for curiosity's sake here. USDT.D. Let's see what's going on. This should be the inverse. Isn't this the inverse of Bitcoin? Or no? I would like to know, how do you use this chart? Let's see, who is asking? Wish you well? What are you thinking? Right now, yeah, this looks bullish as crap. Well, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. This looks like 3 waves. See the hidden bull? See the hidden bull on the weekly? Yeah, this is the 2-week chart. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. It just depends on what's going to happen. Could this break the structure and come on down? It could. It could come down. So, USDT dominance. It could be tanking even lower, but that does look kind of bullish. But I don't know if you should. I don't know if it's saying everything. We haven't broken structure yet. So I would say once this breaks structure to the upside, then let's, for instance, you see how you got this break right here? And you got this break. I would kind of, let's wait and see if we get that break here. So there you go. All right, guys, let's look over the rest of the crypto market. Let's kind of look at Ethereum here, see what Ethereum's doing. So I've been looking at Ethereum to work its way up here. So I've been taking long trades as I've been able to. So for instance, when last night, when this thing dipped right here on that pullback right here, I was long right in here. And I traded that to the upside, took my profit, and I waited today until I got this 3-wave move, and then I went long again. Now I've taken profit at the top of this one. I'm waiting to see if we're going to get another move to the upside. But basically I've had 2 long trades in this little area once I saw the 3-wave pullback with the hidden bull on the chart. Okay, so we had hidden bull here. Here. Okay, that's hidden bullish divergence. That's strong. On the 15-minute, we had it again here. Hidden bull. Boom. Boom. That's strong. Hidden bull. So the question is this going to start breaking up and out of here? Maybe. I think so. Not seeing an entrance quite yet. Don't see the wave structure I want to see quite yet, but maybe it'll come. So anyway, that's a small time frame on Ethereum. What is Ethereum doing in the big picture? So I look at this chart and I'm like, man, that's interesting. You could look at this a couple of ways. We had this move up. This came all the way back down. We got this move up. It did not. It might be done, and now this move might be getting ready to start going up, right? But the other possibility here is that this is going to be the third wave. Okay, to the downside. This was just a pullback, and then we need one more wave to the down. Ethereum looks much more like that. Okay, now when you look at the top of Ethereum here, right here, we're looking very much like that. The wave structure looks very much like this. It's almost identical on this time frame. It looks like it's flagging out and needs to go up. It looks like it needed to go up after this, but it's just going to roll over and tank. So I'm looking at that thinking, man, that's pretty strong. The other thing I'm looking at is you see when we had, let's see here, right here. See when this trend here, it came and it busted down. I want to show you something, guys. We are now bouncing on this line. And I just want to say we probably haven't seen the last of our hits to this low, to this, and this could be going up to bounce down to you know, to come on down. Ugh. So, you know, we're at a key moment here. I'll show you also what the RSI was doing at the time. We had this nice trend here, and finally it broke right in here. Look at this trend. We've already broken. So it broke here. We already broke on this wave right here. What I think personally is happening, we're getting a 1, 2, 1, coming up for 2, and we're going down, and we're going to go down hard. So when I look at Ethereum, I'm bullish for now, tonight, tomorrow. I'm bullish for this wave to go up. I think there's a flat here. 3, 3, 5. I think that's a plausible possibility. It won't go up that high. And what you've got going on here is a 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm biased to that count, guys. I am. Why am I biased? That's just the count that looks most proper to me. Looks very possible. So that's kind of where I am there. Again, you could have... What's interesting is that this was a 3-wave move, and then we took the low out. So another count, a more bearish count than that, is not that this is a flat. That this is a flat. Not that count. But, or a bearish count even now, says that this was 3 waves. Now that's impulse. We got another 3 waves up. It's almost finished. Looking for more down from here. And that would be a 1, 2, 1, 2. It's already finished. And another 1, 2. And we're getting ready to have a really bearish time in history. It's coming. So that's the bearish look at Ethereum. What's bullish? How would you look at this bullishly? Well, what you need to see first, if you're going to get bullish, we need to see a break of this structure to the upside. That's just minimum. We need to see a break of that to the upside. I would like... Excuse me. I would like to see this start impulsing. I'd like to see this take the top out. This would be your first level to take out. Boom. Whew. Try that again. want to see it take this level out first. Then this level. And there's your bullish outlook. So which one is it, guys? Is the market looking super bullish? Or is it prepping? We're getting a bullish wave that's going to be a fake out. And it's going down. Let me look at Ethereum here on a small time frame. That's not bad. One, two, three, 5. A, B, C. It's getting ready to go. Getting ready to pump. Maybe. So that's an idea. Not a bad one. Another one might be that this is coming down. This looks like 3 waves. It's coming down again. And we're getting ready to go up. But we need to come down first. Okay. All right. So, there we go. Let's take a peek at ADA. Salt, pepper, what's the yes? What's your yes to? I'm just curious. ADA is breaking to the upside slightly. The problem is we have 3 waves right there. The problem is I don't know what that wave structure is. Could be getting ready to get a big dump. Could be pumping up. Well, as long as salt and pepper, as long as you can see the possibility of the downside, be bullish all you want to be. And also see the wave structure that could be pointing down. The major hidden bear that we're seeing, well, not the major hidden bear, but the hidden bear that we're seeing on the smaller time frames, on the 4-hour and such. Just be careful. Be careful. But I am bullish over the next day or so. Watch out for that fake out that I've already talked about. If you weren't here for that fake out, please look, rewind the video and look there. XRP, guys, there's nothing in XRP wave structure that's helping me in any way. I don't know where XRP is going. I really thought the other day that there was a good chance that XRP was going up. But she's been taking her sweet little time. Been taking her sweet little time. What are you doing? What is XRP doing? So one thing, just looking at the higher time frames. Let's go to the daily, 3-day, 2-day. Just measuring the moves here. Okay. We have already come back on XRP to the 618 retrace of this move. So it's already hit the 618, but it hit it with such a weird and poor wave structure. This almost looks like a flat here, where you got 3 up, this is 3 down. We get something like that. That would be all right. That would be pumpalicious, but it would be followed by something like that. I don't think the market, I don't think people would like that at all. But again, something like that we'd be in this 3-wave move before we go down. That again would get people pretty bullish going up like that. And then they dump it on you. Boom. Down. You might argue that, hey, this is ready to just kind of roll up. Something like this. So not much in XRP that's telling me anything. So, all right, guys, let's take a peek at silver and gold. Silver and gold, see what they're doing. Okay, I'm on silver. We got a bit of a pullback here on the daily. On the weekly chart, we have 4 days left on this candle, 19 hours. 4 days, 19 hours. We got a bit of a green candle rocking for now. This looks corrective. Looks like it has more upside to go. Now what's going to happen? It's already bounced here at this level. So it's going to bounce down deeper and then go up, maybe. Maybe. Let's check out gold. The weekly, we're pretty overbought right now. Doesn't mean, so we need a bit of a cooling off period. We need gold to kind of flag out here. Come on back down on the weekly. Then it can go up again. So we need several weeks of cooling off. I think that's what we're getting. Let's cool off the RSI. Daily's working its way down. I think there's a little bit of a pullback. Lots of hype around this pump. It needs to kind of go sideways for a while. I mean, shoot, look. This correction right here, that was 6 months worth of data. 6 months. That correction there, March 7th through October. So gold, I think, is going to be in the process of flagging out here for a little while. It could be over the next, several months. This is going to flag out before she starts pumping again. She needs to cool off. How about the S&P and the NASDAQ? NASDAQ gapped up on Friday, looked like. There's hidden bull on the daily chart. This might be ready to go up and make another high, guys. We might get a little pumpy. Might have some S&P pumping here, or the NASDAQ pumping, which S&P and NASDAQ would probably both pump. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Tesla's same thing. Tesla's bearish ultimately for me right now. I don't think it's ready to go bull yet. This is a three-wave correction. So the question is, how's Tesla going to come down? Boom, 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 something like that. Not to zero, of course, not to zero. Let's draw that better. That could be. This could be 3, 3, 3, and then down and 3. So we could be getting a rally over the next 6 months or so in Tesla to give it WX and then a Y and then crash later, hypothetically and periodically there. Guys, I'm getting pretty exhausted and pretty tired. My eyes are crossing. I love gold. Is that what you were doing, Kimo? SOL, yeah. Let's look at Solana. Sure. Take a peek at it. Come on. SOL, come on. Okay, so we've come to the 786 retrace. We have a finished wave structure to me on Solana. We've got an A wave, a B wave, and then a C wave. It looks finished. We have broken structure of this wave right here. Okay, now we're getting what appears to be. So that's the question. What's happening right in here? Well, this looks like 3 waves right here. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what you're talking about. I never saw gold member. So. What's interesting is that this is breaking. It's breaking here to the upside right now. We could be doing something complex here, where this is, boom, and then a flat, and then we go down again. Now that's one possibility. Now what's interesting to me, though, I will say this, is that H bar was a chart. Now it could be because of the H bar trash, right? But H bar, that pump in H bar surprised me because we had broken this to the downside. We had broken it. And this has the same wave structure that Solana has. And then all of a sudden this pumped. Now, evidently it was because of a false pretense. There was a pump somehow on because of false news. But I'm wondering, is that wave coming? Is a wave like that coming? Because if so, then Solana, while this is definitely looking down here, this is breaking to the downside, and I have what appears to be a finished wave structure, and we've come to the 786 retrace. You know, I imagine this could totally just do that right there, and then all of a sudden you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we get 5, and then that becomes very similar to this wave right here, where this wave is actually getting ready to start pumping. If that's the case, there you go. We're getting a wave just like this. But it's going to be followed by this. Okay? More than likely. So totally possible. So that might be a fake break to the downside, what I just showed you. And now we're getting ready to go pop to the upside. And that wick that I'm looking at right here was, you know, let's look at the line chart. Boom, it's not there. All of a sudden you got a 3-wave move. Boom, finished right here. What are we getting? A wave 1. We get a wave 2, and then here we go. Let's go. So there's your bullish look right there. And you got hidden bull on this chart. Boom, boom. Shoot, you got hidden bull here. Down here. So on Solana, there's hidden bullish divergence. There's the bullish look. You get some kind of 3-wave pullback. Boom. Here we go. Let's pump it. The bearish look says, hey, we're getting something complex here. We're gonna come up, and then we're gonna come down and make lower lows. And we'll get some kind of 3-wave move. Then we go up. So there's SOL. So, all right, guys. I mean, I'm tired. My eyes, I can't even keep them open right now. I'm so tired. I don't know why. I built a deck today out in front of my house, so a porch. I had to finish working on a porch. So. Hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're well. I hope everything goes well for you and your trading. Remember, guys, it is up or down. It's always the case. Just be aware that you know, if you're bullish, make sure that you're aware of the bearish count, so that you know what to look for if you start seeing bearish movement. If you're bullish, if you're bearish, guys, just make sure you're aware that the bullish count is possible, and you know what that bullish movement looks like. Be ready for those wave structures. What's up, Mr. Cubs? Good to see you, man. So, thanks for joining the live stream tonight. Thanks for stopping in. Hit the likes if you would, and share it with your friends. I hope those ideas help you. Let's see what this week brings. I'm kind of bullish right now. I think we're going to the upside for a little bit more before we reverse. So I'm over the next day or two, the general trend will be diagonally and up. That's my take on the charts in general. I think we're going to be in a bullish wave for the next couple of days at least, if not the rest of the week. That doesn't mean it can't have pullbacks and it can't have corrections to the downside. It just means that it looks like the wave structure on Bitcoin should probably be working its way up, I would say, bullishly in general, but there could be some downside movement and some heavy one. But diagonally and up is the direction on the chart. I think it's kind of in this direction, not straight up and not straight down, but diagonally up. And so it's going to chop around. Eventually, it'll break up and out, take this top out, and then we could see some rejection after that. Okay, and that would be a flat. So watch out for this flat and then down. That's what I really want you to be aware of. All you bullish folks, watch out for that because that looks very possible. Okay, that's my best take on it. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thanks, Chemo, for being here. As always, appreciate you. Y'all have a great night. We're going to call it a night. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.